Good afternoon. Welcome, Coach. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Glad you can join us at HSBN Media Days. Coach, introduce yourself.
I'm Coach Jay Judson. I've been with Carl Springs for roughly about 13 years. All right. Coming back to Carl Springs after leaving for a couple of years, I came back. It's good to be home, and I enjoy working with the players here. It's something that I live for. All right, and I give my attention to all these guys 24/7. They need anything, I'm there. And so all the other coaches.
So let's hear from the players. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Saul Betancourt, class of 2025. I'm a first baseman pitcher.
My name is Ruben Zwani, 2025, center field, third baseman, commit to Bethune-Cookman.
Hi, my name is Andrew Allison, 2024, pitcher, third baseman, and Miles College signee.
Joseph Martinelli, 2024, catcher.
Excellent. So, Coach, you got some new players on the team this year. How are they going to make an impact? Talk to us.
They already have made an impact so far this year. We have over here Andrew and Joe have come on. We had Ruben last year. Saul's been with us for a number of years. But these two guys over here will increase our winning percentage a lot. All right. Both are very well educated in the game of baseball. All right. And they play the game with a lot of intensity, which is something that we are striving for going forward this year. A lot of repetition with work on the field, which has been a major plus for us. We had a decent fall. And last year I said in our interview that we were going to surprise a lot of people, but now we're on a lot of people's radar, which is a lot different than surprising people. So a lot of people will be coming after us as well.
Coach Judson, a lot of teams coming through the season, they underestimate team chemistry. Team chemistry makes or breaks a lot of teams. Could you make a few comments on the chemistry of the Colts baseball team in terms of on the field, in the clubhouse, veterans, rookies, etc. on this year's roster?
I think a lot of our players have been together for a little bit of time, so they kind of know each other. But at the same time, bringing in some new players, we all know, is a little bit tough. But I think the new players that we brought in this year have intertwined themselves with our already veteran players who've been with us for a long time. And they have given us they have helped bring our team to another level. Coach Brown, who's the head coach, has made it perfectly clear that we need to be together as a team and support each other as a team. That's either on the field or off the field. So that is one point that he makes on a constant basis every day. In every meeting that we have, you got to look after each other.
And also a lot of young players, sometimes they watch games and they overemphasize the power game and power pitching. So taking into account the type of talent you have on this Colts team, what do you think the Onfield philosophy will be in terms of power hitting, pitching, defense? What are the strengths, what are the weaknesses in terms of on the field strategy? How are you going to win games, basically?
We will win games. I think our pitching is pretty good this year. All right, we have some guys who can really throw. We're not a power hitting team. That's not us. All right, and being the hitting coach, I work with these players a lot on just getting the ball into play and hitting line drives and letting them know that even if they want to get signed by a college, home runs is not going to get them there. All right, what's going to get them there are being able to make sure that if there's a certain situation going on in the game, they can put down a bunt, they can put the ball in play, they can take the ball the other way. One thing that I've really impressed them this year, I started last year, but when I impressed them this year, is a two-strike approach. All right, get the ball in play. Let the other team make the play. All right, but we're not a power hitting team. We have some guys who have some power. I mean, Andrew here and Ruben here, they have some power, but they're not home run hitters. And I don't think we hit a lot of home runs last year either, but we are going to be a gap-to-gap team.
Okay. All right.
From the player perspective, though, tell me about the chemistry of the team. How you guys are motivating yourselves and your other players, the younger guys. Talk to me about that.
So, every day at practice, we all push each other, be better. And, we all have to fight for our spots on the team. And it makes it, very competitive and, but, I mean, like I said, every day at practice, it's a battle. And, we all love each other and we just keep pushing through.
And for our players, as Coach Brown and Coach Judson emphasized, probably this is a tough game. Okay, it's a huge commitment you're making. It's a long grind. How do you feel? Colt Nation, you're a Colt baseball player. How do you feel as a Colt baseball player in terms of combining your studies with baseball, being a role model? What's it like being a Colt baseball player? Pride that you have, walking onto the field each day. People look up to you. How does that feel?
It feels great. Balancing school and baseball is pretty easy. Our teammates are pretty smart, so we help each other out. But as being a coach, we're proud of it. We fight to the end, and we stay strong 7 innings.
Anybody else on the ends?
Yeah, we all help each other out. When somebody's struggling in a class or something, we let each other know and we try to help each other out to go keep going. We're really proud of being Colt. We have a really competitive mindset every time, but we're a young team too, so we all get each other and we help out each other any way we can.
Excellent.
I will say from the educational part, Coach Brown is very, very on top of all of their grades, all right? And it's also known, should they need help, to let us know, and we'll get them the help that they need, all right? I don't think there's any one of our players that's not reached the GPA that they need to play, which I think is pretty good as far as I'm concerned. As being a teacher and a professor at one point, all right? You have players that are reaching their GPAs and being able to play. Makes the game a lot easier for them too. It takes away a lot of the stress.
Definitely. Well, talking about that, let's talk about your schedule this year. Who are you playing? Who are you facing this year? Tell us about that.
We have a schedule that it's diverse. We play a lot of teams all over, all right? We are involved in the BCA. We will play in the BCA tournament. We're running a classic at our place also at the beginning of the year. We will be traveling to Sanford during the spring break to play down in that area. So our schedule is very diverse. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah. Right. Are you looking to play anyone specific this year?
No, we're just going to keep our heads down, keep pushing through the schedule. We want to make it to the end.
Excellent. So, Coach, tell us, what would it take for it to be a successful season? What does it look like for you?
I think we'll have a very successful season. I think we'll make it to the regionals, all right, and maybe even go past the regionals, all right. These guys fight, and there were a lot of games last year that we were down and we came back, and I think we have the same type of mindset going there. But I think with the introduction of newer players, plus some of the players who are younger who are now another year older, all right, and they're growing and getting stronger, will make us, I think, a formidable opponent to anybody that we play.
Very good. Well, we wish you the best for the great season for the Colts, and thanks for coming out to Media Days, and we'll see you on the field soon.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.